Okay, 1987 K30 project. After about 2 years of sitting, finally getting to it. I don't know if I've made any videos of this truck, but I've had it going on over 2 years now, just about. I got it the summer after I graduated high school, and I pretty much bought this. Like, I had an F350 with a 5-speed that I owned at the same time when I bought this, and I had another F350 as well, and I sold the one with the 5-speed shortly after this to pay for it. Make up some of the money. But it pretty much just has been sitting in my driveway for the past 2 years, and then right after winter was over here, I rolled it in. Finally got it pushed into the garage with the help of my dad. It was sitting up at the top of the driveway, and then it moved down to here in front of the house, and now it's finally in the garage. There's, I think in the K30 snowplow video, my buddy Kevin plowing down the driveway. This is up at the top, you can kind of see it. But it's in pretty decent shape for a New England truck. The frame's actually really good. Truck's been repainted about 3 times. It used to have a stall utility bed on it. It was owned by the same family up until about 09, I think, maybe 2010. First started out at their body shop. Then it got transferred to a waste facility. This truck came from mid-northern Mass. So it was originally a black color, solid black, single wheel black GMC K30, 1987. And then it was painted white, fleet white. And then mid 2000s, I think the guy that owned the waste company also owned a trucking company, and they painted this to look like a couple of their semi trucks, which was some sort of silver. You can see the white and the black. But I don't know the exact miles. It's either 140,000 or 187,000, something like that, because the speedometer was disconnected, and all the mileage reports on it are different, and the title's got odometer discrepancy. So but yeah, I mean, the cab's not too horrible, but it definitely needs its share of work. Passenger side's the better side. I'm replacing this part of the floor and the bottom support under that. This was the support that went right there. It was rotted out, and that caused the floor to rot out directly above it. Got my Hobart welder ready to go. Just painted. I made this patch out of leftover floor section I had. These are Tabco body panels. Excellent quality, excellent gauge thickness. I think this one's about 18 gauge, or maybe 16 gauge. But a lot of these aftermarket panels are 20, 21 gauge, higher numerically than a metal. Whenever you see these the patch panels, online and stuff, and if they're like a primer black, most of those come from, just about all those come from the same manufacturer, whether you're buying them from LMC, Classic Industries, wherever the fuck it is you're buying them from. They pretty much all come from the same company, besides Tabco. And I've heard a lot of good things about Tabco. I wanted them because they were thicker metal, and they weren't already primed. So I got my weld-through primer on there. Yeah, it's an 87 GMC, single wheel, 1 ton. My other truck is a 86 single wheel Chevy 1 ton from California. 4x4 single wheel 1-tons are hard to find. And that's why this one's getting repaired. You may have noticed I don't have many trucks anymore. I parted them out and sold all of them. All I got left of that 2-tone blue and silver truck are those axles. Everything from the Blazer's gone. The black Chevy's still sitting over there in the corner. But yeah, after this thing was sold off by the waste facility, somebody got it. The truck used to have an 8-foot Fisher plow on it and a stall utility body. Stall utility body was taken off and sold, I believe, and so was the plow equipment, or the guy just kept the stuff. I don't know what he did with it, but he threw on a rust-free 8-foot bed. It's a single tank bed, even though this is a dual tank truck, but it's rust-free. It's got a couple dents in it, which need to be fixed, but they're very fixable. And had a couple other few parts in the cab that came with it, but not a whole lot. I got some cleaner doors I may or may not use. I'm debating whether I want to fix those. Got a rip-free maroon seat. This truck's got a really hard to find interior scheme. It's the higher trim mahogany, which is kind of difficult to find. I don't usually see it anywhere. Let me try and show you what the seat looks like. Yeah, the seat looks like that. Mahogany cloth seat. So we're gonna just go with one gas tank. I'm not gonna keep the duals, at least not for now. But yeah, she needs a frame off. I gotta pull the cab off as soon as I'm done with the rust repair, and then pull the motor tranny and transfer case, get it down to a rolling chassis, and then I'm just gonna sandblast it, paint it, and reassemble it. This is gonna be the Chevy I drive in the winter. That I really don't want to drive the California truck in the winter because it's never seen snow or salt. So, but yeah, thanks for watching.